I mean, we had, summer yesterday.
Yes.
We're back to fall this morning. Well, we'll be back to summer before we know it. And it all happens this weekend. Right now, we're still in that fall time air mass. Temps in the 50s, a very comfortably cool start, we'll call it, as we had many 40s in some of the outlying locations this morning. But we're warming pretty nicely. We've got some sunshine out there mixed with more clouds as you head off to the west. But look what's occurring on radar behind me. We've got our next wave of rainfall coming down pretty heavy just south of Toledo. And this is all along and north of a warm front. We've got quite a bit of rain that'll be heading in. But keep in mind, it's heading into drier air, so it's not going to look quite as ominous on radar as it moves in. I think a lot of areas actually stay dry this afternoon, but we will watch that rain work from west to east. Look at the temperature contrast. Summer here now. We've got that brief taste of fall. All this lifting off to the north over the course of the weekend, so we'll be back to that heat and humidity as we go on into your daytime tomorrow. So hour by hour today, you can see that rain overspreading mainly areas north of 71 and 76 this afternoon. Not a washout, but plan for some rainfall. Beyond that, we're talking mainly cloudy skies with a stray shower this evening. Temperatures upper 60s today. That's all the better we're going to do. Warm front lifts off to the north, though, tonight. And look at tomorrow. We're dealing with waves, periodic showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures, though, well up into the 80s. We'll have that humidity back tomorrow as that front lifts north, and maybe a line of showers and thunderstorms as it sags back down to the south tomorrow evening. I think most of your Saturday dry, but plan for these periodic downpours from time to time. And then Sunday, we're back into a slightly cooler air mass, but still pretty humid around. Universal Windows Direct 7-day forecast. Scattered rain moving in this afternoon. Make sure you're prepared for that. Saturday, more rain around the area with the dry hours in between. We'll do 82, a little bit cooler Sunday. Then next week looking real warm out ahead of a weather system, which looks to bring much cooler air in here. You notice Thursday 70. I've got us in the 50s on Friday as we finally bring a good taste of fall back into northern Ohio.